There's a stretch of land in northern Siberia where even the bravest hunters refuse to go. A place where the forest feels alive, not in the way trees or animals live, but in the way something aware does. Locals call it the forest that watches. A name whispered with unease. It sits deep in the Siberian taiga, a sea of pine and silence stretching thousands of kilometers. From above, it looks endless. From within, it feels claustrophobic. But what makes this place different is what the people say happens inside. They speak of trees that change position overnight, of animal tracks that begin and end in the middle of nowhere, and of eyes, hundreds of glowing eyes, that appear between the trunks when the night falls. Not animal eyes. Still. Unblinking. Watching. For decades, these were just stories. Until 1989. That year, a group of Russian geologists entered the region to map mineral deposits. Only one came back. The survivor, known only as Anton, was found 3 days later wandering along a frozen river, half conscious and covered in scratches. He spoke of lights among the trees, and of a low hum that grew louder the deeper they went. When rescuers returned to look for the others, all equipment was there, tents, food, cameras, everything untouched. But the men were gone. No tracks. No blood. Nothing. Only a strange pattern burned into the snow, a perfect spiral of ash and melted ice, as if the forest itself had scorched the ground. After the incident, Soviet authorities sealed the area for environmental research. It never reopened. To this day, it doesn't appear on most public maps. Modern satellite images show something else, circles of dead vegetation, kilometers wide, arranged in precise formations. Almost like crop circles, but under the trees. No human footprints lead in or out. Local tribes, like the Evenki, have older names for it, the place of the eyes. Their shamans warn travelers not to speak loudly there, not to cut trees, not to whistle. They say the forest remembers sound. And that those who disrespect it become part of it. In recent years, a few explorers tried to film the area using drones. Every drone lost signal once it crossed a certain invisible line. Batteries drained in seconds, compasses spun, and the footage, when recovered, was filled with static, like interference from something unseen. One drone, however, captured a glimpse before going dark. A series of perfectly aligned trees, forming a spiral pattern around a clearing. At the center, a circle of bare soil, black and still smoking. As if something had burned there recently. No one knows what's causing it. Some scientists believe it's a mix of methane leaks and geomagnetic anomalies. Others say it's mass hysteria, amplified by centuries of folklore. But those who've been there, the few who made it back, say the forest knows when you enter. That you can feel it in the air. The pressure. The silence. The sense that the trees themselves are listening. And if you stay long enough, they start to move. Maybe it's just the wind. Maybe it's something older, something buried beneath the roots, still awake after all this time. In the vastness of Siberia, no one would ever hear you call for help. Because in the forest that watches, it's not you watching the forest. It's the forest watching you.